Hello everyone! Today I will talk about the stages of digital capability development so you will know where you are and how to improve. I'm Patrick Miller. I'm a digital business specialist and you're in the right place if you want unconventional advice to make it happen. If you haven't already, subscribe on YouTube or connect on LinkedIn so you won't miss future uploads. Are you ready to make it happen? Have you ever tried to do something and found it was much harder than expected? Then, forge ahead, developing the competency where you could repeat it, but with conscious effort. And of course, there are many things we do quite well without even thinking. The skill development process is described in psychology as the 4 stages of competence. It provides a framework to help you know where you are as an individual, your team, or your company in terms of capability development. And I was introduced to it by Mark Wilcox, who provided some excellent life-changing coaching. Knowing where you are helps you reduce risk, seek the right assistance to evolve, and value what you have. Let's explore further. The first stage, unconscious incompetence. In this stage, you don't know that you don't know. My kids think they can drive and are always giving me advice from the back seat. Putting them behind the wheel will certainly result in an accident. They don't know how to drive, and they don't know they don't know. Once they try, they will realize, and that is the start of the learning process. The same is true for companies embarking on their digital journey. What seems simple requires skills they don't have. For your digital journey, you have to get behind the wheel. You can't outsource it, but you limit your risk by driving slow and with experienced guidance. This is a dangerous stage, but a necessary stage. Stage 2, conscious incompetence. This is the next step where you are conscious you don't know. It means you have done something, but you are still incompetent. But at least you know it. You realize it is more difficult, more complex, not what you expected. The same is true for companies who have started their digital journey. With experience, they better understand what it takes and what they need to succeed. Making mistakes in this stage is integral to the learning process and should not be punished. Those who have never made a mistake have never tried to do something. Stage 3, conscious competence. With effort and practice, you move into the stage of conscious competence. You learn how to drive and are very focused when driving. With companies, it is the same. They know how to do something and it is broken down into steps. Procedures and policies are put into place. Methodologies enforced by project managers and stage gate reviews by management. Progress is made. Failure risk reduced, but it still remains mechanical and unnatural, and comes with significant overhead in terms of resources, time spent in status meetings, or waiting for decisions. Everyone will feel a sense of forward progress, but also feel things could go smoother and faster. Stage 4, unconscious competence. When unconsciously competent, you don't think about driving, you just drive. Have you ever driven home and can't remember the details? Companies in this stage select and execute digital projects fluidly. They don't need a lot of advice or consultants. They choose what to outsource out of desire, not necessity. But companies can lose that skill by losing the individuals who make it happen. I have seen great teams dismantled for short-term cost savings. The role of management at this stage is to consciously know what they have, value it, and create a positive environment and to protect the team. Number 5, my experience. I've worked with organizations and teams in all the different stages. This model has helped me understand where we were and minimize risk while engineering an evolution to the next stage. Unconsciously incompetent is fun. Ignorance is bliss. Remember the feeling of invincibility you had when 17? Consciously incompetent is dangerous. Knowing you don't know can freeze you into a state of paralysis. Consciously competent is emotionally draining, with rigid procedures and bureaucracy to ensure steps are followed properly. Most companies get stuck here, but it is wonderful when the team is unconsciously competent, executing to perfection. When everything is running smooth, management, and especially change leadership, is not even really needed. So why do we talk about the 4 stages? You need to go through them to acquire skill. You can't skip a stage. Knowing where you are will tell you what type of guidance and support you need. When unconsciously incompetent, you need experience. When consciously incompetent, you need training and specialized skills. When consciously competent, you need targeted support. And when unconsciously competent, you need to protect what you have. I'm curious, what stage are most companies in their digital journey? Vote below in the comments by typing 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you found this interesting, hit the like button. If you have a question or are struggling to make progress, send a message on LinkedIn or email me directly. We work with companies struggling with digital transformation and innovation, building a game plan, assembling a winning team, increasing technology flexibility, and prototyping new ideas. Contact us today to get started. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss anything, and share with colleagues who may find this useful. Thank you so much for watching. Now let's go make it happen.